Every dime is a flake.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. We're live from Portland, where the Trailblazers have home court advantage. Aminu, the pass to Leonard. And the basket by Lillard.
And how about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead belongs to them.
You can point to any number of things, Clark. The Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league-best 28 road wins.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in the point guard position.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here is Bogut. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
And, you know, with the Warriors on the road, they would occasionally dig a hole they couldn't get out of. Still, hard to critique a team that was so dominant in every facet of the game last season, even on the road.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. No good with the triple. Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And it's Green missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual, so clear, easy call.
Lillard dishes to Cramp. All sorts of time. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Lillard's got 5 points so far. On the wing, Thompson. Thompson is double. There's the bucket. Good.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Here's McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Curry attacking. Shot is no good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now here's Barnes. All sorts of time. Crabbe pulls it in.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Cullen passes to Crabbe. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. but it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Portland was just fantastic at home last season. We expect that, though, of this team, Greg. 32-9. It was packed each game.
And Kevin, of that 32-win mark, how about that was the fourth best in the entire league? You don't win your division without winning at home, and Portland definitely took care of business.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
Well, I tell you what, it seems as though Portland is always good at home. It was 2007. Oh! You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing?
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
And Aminu kicks to McCollum. 6 to shoot. Lillard attacking. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barbosa's checked in. Spates kicks to Iguodala. And that one's good.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Portland leading by 9. Here's Lillard. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard comes with the double team. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. Great look, but off the mark. A solo fast break. Crab, good. Crab's got 8.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a glimmer?
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Trailblazers as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-6 run. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And looking at what we've seen, Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
You know, it's been a great display of team basketball here thus far.
5 guys, 5 fingers working as one. Just beautiful team basketball on display for these guys.
Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Myers Leonard is out there with Aminu. And it's Crab in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly. He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Curry, good.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively. And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
McCollum dishes to Leonard. And that one's good. Krabs got 11.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa. Warriors trailed by 14. On its way from Curry for 2. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries. And here's McCollum for 3. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Bogut kicks to Thompson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Azili. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Shoots off the screen. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2 shots. The Warriors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And that one misses.
And well, Portland had another strong season against the rest of the West. Ended up with a record of 31-21 in the conference, and that was good enough to earn them the 4th spot in the West.
And Leonard has it in the corner. The dish to Crab. And again, Damian Lillard. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Curry attacking. And the foul called on Myers Leonard. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Draymond Green comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
2 shots. And for the past few seasons, Portland's bench has really been their Achilles heel. I mean, last year they showed some improvement. The reserves play stole the game for them on more than one occasion, but still wouldn't be considered a strength.
Livingston hits both of them. And for Portland, the bench still wasn't leaned on heavily for minutes. Greg was just talking about that, but they were in the top 5, Clark, in scoring efficiency, and they shot 45% from the floor on the year.
And what was a weakness for them in 14 was a strength for them in 15. And actually, they were their best down the stretch of last season.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Spates the pass to Rush. Here's Livingston. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league in, Greg, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. But they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons, kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Trailblazers leading by 14. And Lillard kicks to McCullough. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Maurice Spates.
Shooting for Portland.
As magical as the 2014 playoffs were for the Blazers, remember they beat Houston in that first round, that great shot by Lillard late to win it and move on. 2015, not as much. Greg, they drew a very tough Memphis team, as you recall, in the first round.
Yeah, you often talk about styles making fights. Very similar in this series. They would go on to drop the first 3 games before being bounced, but still a good showing for a team that struggled mightily down the stretch with injuries.
And, just as you said, Portland didn't have enough to get by the Grizzlies in the first round. Ended up losing in 5 after taking 1 game, and that was game 4. Just had a hard time breaking down the Memphis defense.
The 3 from Leonard. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Thompson outside. Livingston dishes to Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Another loss for the Blazers when they were the 4 seed, as you mentioned. As a franchise, they have lost in the first round every time they have ended up as the 4 seed. Not exactly a good That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Lillard up top. He's covered by Thompson. Clock at 6. Lillard, the pass to Aminu. The shot from 20 feet away. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Livingston from outside off the mark. Got it off in time. No good. And that concludes the first half. Trailblazers out in front.
All right, I want everyone to give it up.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
The second half just about to get going here. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. Here's Green. Now the feed to Barnes. Portland grabs the miss. Aminu's got 3 rebounds now in this one. It's stolen by Aminu. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And here's McCollum for 3. Warriors trail by 12.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Timeout called the Warriors. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
He's in one heck of a groove with his scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Here's Curry. He has 6. He kicks it to Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. To the paint. 3-pointer, Lillard. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Curry with it. Lillard picks him up. Kicks it to Bogut. Here's Green. Green missing again.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Here's Thompson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Thompson's got 6.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Azili's checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for Thompson. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Uncovered. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with him.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Curry dishes to Green. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking, because I certainly have no idea.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Harkless has checked in. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Iguodala. Battles through traffic and lays it in. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Lillard. That's no good. Miss number 5 against 14 makes. No good from Clark.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Aminu with the bucket.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Here is Livingston, covered by Lillard. The layup missed. Trailblazers leading by 20. "27 seconds left in the third. Leonard kicks to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen away. And it's the Warriors on the break. Throws it up high. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Trailblazers out in front and a 14-6 run. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Davis. And it's Leonard in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. That one wide left. Warriors trail by 18. Thompson with it. Now defended by McCollum. Thompson outside. Dishes it to Bogut. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bogut's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. McCollum kicks to Leonard. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Thompson kicks to Bogut. It's stolen by Davis. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
He feeds it to Leonard. It's deflected. Curry with the steal. There's the lob to the hoop. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A different look now for Portland. Plumlee comes in for Leonard. And Brian Roberts. Sub in for Damian Lillard. A nice shot by Roberts.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
and did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
A different look now for Portland. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Plumlee. Crabb comes in for Ed Davis. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Brian Roberts. Warriors trail by 19. Barnes dishes to Bogut. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Blocking foul. Called inside out. Klay Thompson.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Warriors substitution. Draymond Green.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. McCollum up top, guarded by Curry. McCollum passes to Leonard. 5 to shoot.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No.
Look at that shot!
Oh, my goodness.
How did that go
How
in?
about that?
Oh! And Lillard kicks to Leonard. And here's McCollum for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 18. Curry from deep. Pass to Barnes. Outside Curry. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Launches it. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes.
First personal foul. Checking in for the Warriors.
Trailblazers leading by 18. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And that's now 11 points for C.J. McCollum.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
The tray. The Trailblazers rebound. Here's Crabb. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Warriors trail by 21. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And Curry, here we go. And the basket good. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Trailblazers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Lillard. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. .41 seconds left in the fourth. Now Rush. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his third personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Rush. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Aminu. They get a hand on it. Spates off on that one. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.